There's something intriguing and mysterious about the way Zhang Lingi interacts with those around him. To many, he is known as a calm, polite, and dignified figure, much like the characters he often plays on screen. But to those who observe him closely, there is a subtle yet clear difference between how he greets his friends and how he greets someone more special to his heart. Fans who have followed Jean Lingi for a long time know this. His expressions are never exaggerated. He is not the type of celebrity who openly shows his emotions. However, precisely because of this, every small smile, every glance, and every soft tone in his voice becomes very meaningful. Because basically, Zhang Lingi speaks not only with words, but with the feelings hidden behind them. When Zhang Lingi is with friends or colleagues, he shows a friendly and professional side. We can see this in various interviews, behind-the-scenes footage of dramas, or even in vlogs and social media interactions. He greets people with a polite smile, bows his head slightly, and often adds a light laugh that calms the atmosphere. He calls his friends by name in a flat but friendly tone, pats them on the shoulder, and speaks at a comfortable distance, not too close, not too far. This manner shows respect, boundaries, and strong professionalism. For Zhang Lingi, maintaining his image and the comfort of others is a priority. He knows how to conduct himself in the entertainment world, which is full of cameras and public attention. However, when someone special appears, whether behind the scenes or during casual conversation, everything changes. His tone of voice, the look in his eyes, even the smile on his face become different. Sensitive fans will immediately realize, that's not the Zhang Lingi we usually see. There is an old video that has recently gone viral on social media. In the clip, Zhang Lingi is seen greeting someone with a completely different tone. His voice is softer, his eyes radiate warmth that is difficult to hide, and his smile? No longer formal, but sincere and full of emotion. He doesn't call out in a professional manner or just to make small talk. There is a personal touch in his call, as if he is talking to someone who is really important. And the way he looks, not just a friendly gaze, but a gaze that implies comfort and maybe love that he wants to hide from the world. Fans are busy discussing. The way he smiles at that person is totally different. His gaze is so gentle, like he's falling in love. That's not an expression he gives to everyone. It's only for one person. And indeed, the difference is undeniable. Zhang Lingi can be friendly to anyone, but only to one particular person does he show his truly open side, a side that is warmer, gentler, and more human. Body language is often a mirror of one's heart, and Zhang Lingi, without realizing it, showed it very clearly. When he was talking to friends, his body was upright, his movements measured, and his expression steady. But when he was with someone he was closer to emotionally, his body became more relaxed, his shoulders slumped slightly, and his gaze was difficult to look away from. Sometimes he would smile for no reason, play with his fingertips, or stare at the person's face in a way that only the two of them understood. It wasn't something he could control, because love, once it appears, will find its own way to show itself, even in the smallest of movements. Fans who pay attention to such details always have a theory. Maybe that person is special to him, someone who makes Zhang Lingi let down all the walls he usually builds around himself. One thing that is unique about Zhang Lingi is how a simple greeting can feel like a deep expression of affection. When he calls someone he likes, his tone becomes softer, almost like a whisper. He doesn't talk much, but every word comes out with full attention. Sometimes he just says, "Have you eaten?" or "Be careful." But behind those simple sentences, there is real warmth. Fans describe his manner as greeting with his eyes, not his mouth. Zhang Lingi's gaze seems to speak for itself. Gentle, understanding, and conveying the message, "I care about you." And for those who receive it, the greeting certainly feels different, not just words, but also the feelings that surround them. There was a moment during one of the drama's promotional events where Zhang Lingi unconsciously revealed this difference. When talking to his co-star, who is rumored to be close to him, his voice became deeper, softer, and more attentive. He looked at her in an unusual way, not as a coworker, but like someone who wanted to make sure the person in front of him was okay. After the video circulated, the internet exploded. Fans began comparing clips of Zhang Linghe greeting the crew, friends, and other co-stars, and everyone agreed. There was a spark that only appeared when he was with that person. His smile became longer, his eyes more alive, and his body language radiated warmth. Interestingly, Jean Lingi has never directly confirmed who the special person in his life is. However, actions often speak louder than words. Every time he is near that person, there is an indescribable comfort, like two souls who already understand each other without needing to speak. Fans describe the relationship as meaningful silence. No need for public hugs, no need for words of love in the media. Just one glance, one small smile, and one soft call. It's all clear. They don't need to say anything, because real love can be felt, even from the simplest things like the way they greet each other. Many actors may choose to openly show their romantic side, but not Zhang Linghe. He chooses to keep his feelings private, like a little secret known only to two hearts. And precisely because of that, every little interaction becomes very precious to his fans. In his silence, in his gentle greetings, in the way he calls someone with a different tone, there's a love story that grows slowly but surely. A love that doesn't need grand declarations, but is proven by the way he treats that person, with care and sincerity. What can we learn from the way Zhang Linghe greets his friends and partner? That true love doesn't always need big words. Sometimes, love is in the way someone looks at you, calls your name, or simply greets you softly. Jean Lingi teaches us that small differences in the way we treat someone can be the most sincere sign of love. That even a simple greeting can contain deep emotion if it comes from a heart that truly loves. And so, behind her calm smile and graceful demeanor, Zhang Linghe has her own way of showing affection. She may greet everyone politely, but only to one person. That greeting feels like an invisible embrace. Can you also tell the difference in how she greets people? Perhaps, if you're sensitive enough, you'll know who truly makes Zhang Linghe smile in such a unique way.